everybody, this is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage. Guess what I did today? I went to the flea market. I took just over $700 with me. I spent $750, so slightly over budget. I got 38 pieces of jewelry. 38 rings, one pair of earrings. So actually 39 pieces of jewelry. Spent $750. That worked out to be $19.23 per piece of jewelry. That's everything that's in this little tiny tray right here. Imagine that. And so we are going to take a look at everything I got, and you guys will tell me if I did okay. I think I did. A couple of these pieces actually I think are pretty valuable. But you guys need to tell me if I did okay. All right, so if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I would really appreciate it. I am always trying to grow my channel and be a better contributor to this YouTube society and the jewelry world over here. But anyway, so yes, if you could do that, and we're going to dive right in here. So this is everything I found at the flea market today. So I saw my usual vendors. I haven't seen them in a while because, you know, dealing with my sister's accident, and then also with the big consignment I've been working on. It's just been a lot of stuff going on in my life. So it was nice to get back seeing my friends at the flea market. And I went to Ray and Patty's, who they are my sterling people. They are my peeps. I love them. So, and they actually had a little pile set aside for me. And I went through it and I picked out all of this beautiful stuff. Now sterling went up slightly again. So I was paying about $3 a gram for sterling. So it is not cheap. And then a couple of pieces, I actually had to pay a little bit more because there was gold involved, but actually one piece, I think there was one piece, this one right here, there was some gold involved, which, you know, sometimes they catch it, sometimes they don't. In this case they did, but I thought it was a beautiful ring, so worth it. So anyway, so yes, but then there was one ring which they did not notice the value, and so we'll discuss that in a second. So yeah, so we're going to go through everything I got, and you guys are going to tell me if it's good or not. And we're going to put it out on the table here, and we'll just kind of do, I just washed all this, so there might be a little residual dampness. And I'm going to bring over my Presidium here. And all right, let's get all situated to look at this beautiful ring haul. Now, I've been a little low on rings over the last couple weeks, only because, you know, doing all that consignment, there wasn't as many rings as I normally like to have. But I was pretty excited to go and buy rings today. I'm not going to lie. I love rings. Little crooked ear wire here. Okay, so check this out. This is sterling silver in amber. Very modernist design. Little amber inlay. And the matching ring. Now, I'm not necessarily going to sell all this together because even though they really should go together and I would love it to stay together, the person that likes the earrings may not fit the ring, or vice versa. Or, well, I guess everybody could fit the earrings, but maybe they wouldn't have pierced ears. I don't know. So this is a sterling silver. It is marked 925. This is most likely Polish or Russian or something. Beautiful, beautiful ring. Look at this. This modernist ring is just so flippin' fantastic. And it is a size, it's about a size 8.5. And look at that on. Oh my God. I love this. I absolutely love this ring. Love this. And then it's got the matching earrings. So this was the one piece that I counted that was not not a ring. So this was the one pair of earrings. Everything else was rings today, but I needed them. I have so many other pieces of jewelry left over from the consignment, but I definitely needed to get some rings. Okay, so this is, I believe this one was Orpaz. Yeah, it's marked PZ, Israel. And look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know, can I bring this in? Yeah. Actually move things around on my desk, so we could actually bring this into here. And so this is probably some kind of citrine. And that's coming in at a size 7. Absolutely gorgeous ring right there. Ooh, and we've got a piece of my hair. That's gonna cost you extra. Now, all of these rings will be available, just so you guys know how it works. If you're new to my channel, I do pre-sales. I do pre-sales for my channel members. And my channel memberships start at $4.99 a month. And I've got all kinds of other things that give you bang for your buck for channel memberships. Feel free to go check out that. There's a whole description, link in my description about channel memberships if you're interested in buying anything pre-sale. I do go live twice a week, Tuesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern, and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. I might do pop-ups for like consignments, that kind of thing, but anything that you see in this video would be available on a Tuesday or a Wednesday live sale. And you would be able to purchase, but members can pre-purchase from the video. Only members can pre-purchase from the video, but that just, to be able to do that, just costs $4.99 a month. It's a great deal. You get access to, you know, the pre-sales. There are membership levels where you get discounts, and then you also get access to my Zoom calls, which are basically educational Zoom calls. We do them twice a month, every other Monday, and we'll talk about a variety of topics. And we're having one tomorrow. So, and today's Sunday, by the way. Today's Sunday, April 9th. So, okay, so this is a large, I believe, amethyst. It is a size 6. That is really pretty. And let's test the stone, make sure. Yep. Ooh, look at that. That is a giant amethyst and tests beautiful. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge amethyst. Gorgeous. And then I thought that was a really pretty ring. And this one, I think it's just marked 925. And that is a 7.5. And that's an amethyst. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. This is a 9 3/4. And I'm hoping that tests in the sapphire range. Oh, no. Test in the spinel or topaz range. So, I don't know. So, you know, when I'm looking at my cost of goods on this lot as a reseller, and every single ring averaged out to be about, we'll just say on average, 20 bucks. I need to, I mean, obviously, I need to make money on this. So, you know, ideally, I want everything to be valued at least 40, right? Or more. And some of these won't be. I already know that. I know some of these probably won't be. This ring is probably not necessarily a $40 ring. It might be a $35 ring. I might ask $35 for it, something like that. Because it's pretty, it is a stone, it's really nice. I don't know, I'd have to do more research on it. You know, I don't think it's any special designer or anything, but then I have a ring like this. This is going to be probably worth more than $40. This is another Paz ring or Paz ring. I believe. Oh, 925 Israel. So this one is probably like a $55 or $60 ring, or maybe more if I do more research. You know, that's kind of how, when I do my big buys as a reseller, that's how I kind of think about things. I might pay up from one thing if I get a better deal on another, you know, because I kind of intrinsically know what the values are in the back of my mind. So if that makes sense. This is about a 7 3/4. I love this. Look at this ring. This ring is so pretty on too. It's pretty substantial in terms of like the drama effect. It's got this beautiful big freshwater pearl and the leaf that goes around it. So pretty. And that's Israeli. I love Israeli silver. It's so pretty. Okay, I have seen this ring before and I don't know where. It comes in at a 5.75. And that is some kind of shell or fossil maybe. And I did not see a mark other than the 925. But that is a cool ring. And it's a smaller size. So smaller size tend to be a harder sell, but I loved it. Okay, look at this. I've had this ring before. I swear I have. And yes, it's a Judith Ripka. I'm like, I know I have. This is a Judith Ripka ring. These should all be peridot. Yep. So these are all peridot. This is Judith Ripka. This ring is worth a fair amount of money because it's Judith Ripka. So when I go to my vendor, I buy in bulk. So I just pick out all the rings and then they basically give me a bulk price. Some of them they'll have me pay by the gram. Some of them they'll pull out and price them out separate. I don't really pay attention until they give me a final price. And then I'm like, yay or nay on it. This one is Israel Peasy. So it's an Orpaz. And that looks like jadeite. And that is a size 7 1/4, we'll say. Let's see what this one looks like on. Oh, that's pretty. See, these Israeli rings are just so different and unique. And this one is Orpaz as well. I'm pretty sure I've had this one before. Yeah, Peasy. And that's an 8. And that is a peridot. And this one looks really cool on too. This one reminds me of a Sarda. Now, I did not see BJB. I don't know. Anybody on that one? So this is probably Mystic Quartz. Ooh, no, Mystic Topaz. Mystic Topaz on that. Ooh, very cool. Look how pretty that is. Love the color. Love it. This is an 8. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, next. Got that one. And this is Carolyn Pollock. Very different for a Carolyn Pollock. Looks to me like that is a rose quartz. I'm assuming size 8. Beautiful ring. Yeah, rose quartz. Gorgeous. This is a little native ring. Looks like we've got some malachite. It is signed sterling and then an S and a C, which I've not looked anything up on that, but, and this comes in at about a size 6. So, beautiful. Look at that. Look at the band. Look how thick that band is. This is gorgeous. Now this is hold on, let's see. I think, whoops. AK925. I don't know. I don't know AK925. I just bought it because I thought it was really pretty. It looks like citrine. And this is a size 7. Look at that. Look how thick this band is. This band is insane. So anybody know AK925? I do need to research some of these like designers, the ones that like have a mark, a designer mark or something. I mean, I know Orpaz, I know some of them, but I don't know all of them. This one was just super simple, little amethyst. It's kind of has like almost like a native look. It's not native though. This is not. And this is a size 9. It's about a size 9. Okay, this, I don't normally buy gold vermeil, but I love opal. And this was gorgeous. And it's marked 925. I don't know that it's marked with a designer or not. Let me look in my loop. I don't think, no, it just says sterling, actually. I don't see a designer name necessarily. There's like a little symbol there, but look at that. Look at those absolutely phenomenal opals. And this is gold vermeil over sterling silver. And it's a size 6. I'm telling you, if this was a bigger size, I'd be all about it, because if I could actually wear this on my finger, I would probably get it. I have been falling in love with some of these old opals. This reminds me of like an old gold opal ring, like from like the early 1900s or something. I've seen some of these opal dome rings that are really old, and this one's vermeil, but I don't know about the age or anything on that one. It's marked sterling. It's not marked 925, so I don't know. This is beautiful. Check out that. Check out the undercarriage on that and everything. And this one, it's marked just 925, it looks like. And the stone on here, this is going all the way into the sapphire. Interesting. So it must be some kind of like lab created like sapphire. Beautiful ring. Okay, I thought this was really pretty, this little enamel dragonfly. It's just a really simple little piece. And I'm sure that's just a little CZ in the center. No? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a CZ. It's just a CZ. Just a CZ. Okay, look at that. That is just, it's an older style of ring. Marked 925 CID or CIG or something. And then this is, okay, this is probably an orange, one of those orange sapphires. So I bet you this glows. Yep, that does glow. And Let's see what these stones are on either side. Topaz. So then we have some topaz on either side, and then that's one of those lab enhanced orange sapphires. That is a gorgeous native ring. Now, I'm thinking that this is real native, the original native. It definitely has the hallmarks of it. It's older, just based on looking at this. Now, I will have my friend Colette from Dragonfly Farm Studio take a look at it. She can probably tell me a little bit more about it, but it's really pretty. And this is a size 7, just over a size 7. So, which is a great size. It's a little bit more universal, and it's hard to find rings like that in a universal size. Here's another like Mystic Quartz, Mystic Topaz. And this one is checking to see if I have any maker mark on here. I think it's just 925. Yeah, just 925. And we have Mystic Quartz on this one. Beautiful cut on the stone. And then some CZs. That I thought was a cool ring. I like the flowers on there. That's just marked 925 on the inside. Too fun. This one is a size 7. Great ring. Okay, this, look at this. How adorable is this? Now this is actually, it's marked 925 CC. 925 CC. So it being marked 925 makes me feel like it's not overly old. It is a size 8, but I just like the dove. And then we've got some little CZs in there. So cute. Okay, look at this. Talk about a statement ring. Look at that. That is just absolutely incredible. Inside it says 925, and then I want to say it says RSGL or something SGL as the like the maker's mark. But look at that. Oh God, it's so brilliant. And look how thick that silver is. And it's about an 8.5. Look at the detail on the band and the detail there. And I'm assuming topaz? No. Seriously, it's not moving. So all that detail, all that sterling silver, and we've got a glass stone. How horribly, I keep on hitting it like it's gonna move. How horribly disappointing. Wow. I mean, I tested this. This is real. But then we have a glass stone in there. Who does that? It's beautiful, though. It's beautiful. You could always have that removed and put your own stone in there. Wow, who does that? That's terrible. Well, the silver's real. Okay, this I thought was cool. Reminded me of a poison ring, but it doesn't open. Isn't that cool? This is all sterling silver. This is a size 8.5. Just a really simple, cool ring, I thought. Okay, this is the ring that I was like all about. And on the inside, you'll see It's marked 925 and 750. So the 750 is this part here. So these are 18K little bands. Those are 18 karat gold. And then the rest of the ring is sterling silver. So that's actually a fair amount of 18 karat gold. If you think about it, look how thick that is. That's a fair amount of 18K. And then we've got the amethyst, which hopefully it really is amethyst. Uh-oh. Maybe something happened here. This is not testing as an amethyst. See how that's like barely moving? Why would that be? We're gonna set this aside because I have a hard time believing that that's not amethyst. And now, okay, we're gonna test this one. Okay, so that's an amethyst. And that's a beautiful ring. But why is that not testing as amethyst? I just calibrated my... Huh. Well, I'll be darned. Could that be a non... Could that stone not be real in there? It's possible. The sterling tested, the gold tested, but why wouldn't they put an amethyst stone in there? Okay, we're setting that back. Okay, well, we're gonna move on. Weird, huh? Isn't that weird what some people, kind of makes you wonder how it was sold originally. Okay. This is a cool ring. This is sterling silver. This is a size 9. Beautiful. And then we just tested the stone. That is amethyst. Because obviously, there we go. That's amethyst. Beautiful. And then look at that. Now, I thought this was a really neat looking stone. Now, I am unsure what that is. It's a different color. That's a size 9. And so I'm not sure. It's not testing. Again, got something else that's not testing. But, and neither are the side stones. So either this is a type of CZ or it's a soft stone that doesn't test. Now, if I'm looking at it under the light, there's nothing in here that makes me feel like it wouldn't be a real stone. If we look at this, makes me think that that's a real stone, but I don't know. Do I need a new Presidium? I don't know. Is it just being wonky? I don't know. Okay, so this is sterling. Those glow, so I'm going to assume it's going to test as rubies. Now, not natural rubies, but probably man-made. And that's a size 8. And let's see. Yeah, see, that goes right up to ruby, right where I expected it to go. Weird, but this is a gorgeous ring too. And let's see, is this one marked? EA. Oh no, here. Lennox. This is marked Lennox 925. Like the crystal company, I guess. Interesting. That's a gorgeous, this is all sterling silver. We don't have to worry about stones in this one. Size 8. Look at that, mosaic crushed opal. And this one is a size 7. Whitney Kelly. This is marked WK on the inside for Whitney Kelly. So great designer, Whitney Kelly is. So that is a Whitney Kelly. Okay, look at that with the butterfly and the flower and that little mother of pearl. This one, okay, if this is the one I remember. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes. Okay, nobody's gonna guess who this maker is because I did not know. I'm gonna give you a minute because I originally was thinking this could be like Barbara Bixby. Okay, so this is testing as topaz. And then garnet. So we've got garnet and topaz. I was thinking like Barbara Bixby or something on this. Or maybe even Whitney Kelly. No, not at all. This is Carolyn Pollock. Can you even believe it? Carolyn Pollock did a ring like this? I couldn't. Size 7, Carolyn Pollock. It's like an abalone or black lip shell. So pretty. This is super cute. I just had a pendant and then in the pink conch paw print. And now we've got the pink conch paw print ring, size 8. This is an 8.5 or pause freshwater pearl. Okay, this I want to do a little more research on. This is a really pretty, like mother of pearl, very rustic looking ring. And then we've got the hallmarks on the outside. And if we look at it, so it's marked 800. It did test though. It tested and blew up the line blue. So it's probably a little closer to sterling. But I have to look up and see what that little hallmark is to get an idea of maybe the origin on this ring. This is, I have a feeling this could be old. I don't know, but it's so cool. And it's a 7 1/4-ish. Okay, cute little bow with the abalone. And these are, I think, Mexican. This is a 7.5. It's 925. I don't, there's another mark in there. This is the most gorgeous rainbow moonstone. Look at that. This is crazy good. Rainbow Moonstone. And that one is marked, I think it's marked India. I think, yeah. 925 India, and then it's got like a little circle with something inside of it. It's a size 8. That is just a fantastic piece, and that is sterling. Okay, and then my favorite piece of the day is this. So this is very vintage, I believe native, possibly Zuni. There's no marks on this. And I'm doing research on it right now. I posted this in a group I'm in on Facebook about native and Zuni rings and jewelry and all of that. And somebody actually said that they thought this was Tigger and not Mickey Mouse, which is possible. And if you are familiar with the Zuni tunes, there's like back in like the 70s, there was like a whole bunch of rings and stuff. They called them Zuni tunes, and they're Mickey Mouse and Tigger and Donald Duck and Minnie Mouse and all kinds of like Walt Disney characters. And they're extremely valuable now. And I actually found this at the flea market today, and I had to grab it because I thought maybe that's what this was. And I wasn't 100% sure because it does look a little bit different. So I'm doing research on it right now. This is extremely adorable. And, you know, even if this isn't what I think it is, it's still a really cute ring. It is a size, it's approximately a size 6, and it fits my pinky. So even if nobody ends up wanting it or whatever, I'll wear it on my pinky. He's kind of an ugly dude. I don't even know. It's like a snowman wearing a mask or wearing like a hoodie or something. I don't even know what he is, but he's kind of cute. So, but if you look these up, the actual Zuni tunes, and depending on if this is a true one or not, highly collectible. I have seen them online sold for anywhere between $400 to $1,800. So could this be the find of the day? I don't know. If anybody knows more about these than me, please let me know. I would love to find out. I'm still trying to figure this one out. But anyway, what do you think? How did I do? Did my Presidium break down halfway through? I don't know. But I think overall, I mean, I spent $750 on all this stuff today. I think I did okay, especially if this ring ends up being like a crazy find. But you know, I mean, I have a Judith Ripka here. I have several Orpazes. This is a crazy opal ring. That's gold vermeil. This one, even though this may not be an amethyst, which I just find is so bizarre. This is 18 karat gold and sterling. Isn't that weird? It's weird to me. And then yeah, we've got some other good ones. This is a great little like snake eye or needlepoint or whatever kind of ring. So I think I did pretty good. So let me know what you think. And don't forget, I will have many of these rings in my sale on Tuesday. That is August 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern, or on Wednesday, August 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Or if you are a channel member and are interested in any of these pieces, just reach out to me. And it is first come, first serve. And so, yes, I hope to hear from you guys soon. And thank you all so much for joining me. We'll see you later. Bye.